My whole thinking on, team development and growth has always been about understanding I can't do it alone. Finding the right people with the right work ethic. Everyone has helped me create my opportunity. I'm kind of very conscious about helping create opportunities for them. Every year, and as we get more restaurants, we get more and more talented individuals. And rather than lose them, it's like, okay, maybe there's a new concept. They can maneuver over to being a partner. So that kind of pyramid kind of growth, for me, makes complete sense.
Super happy about Brendan.
And there's like a crazy sort of gravity that we have that isn't necessarily just like two batteries. It's more like kind of two planets that are also being twisted around something else. And it's a really cool relationship that he and I have. And now we own 3 places together. I really have always wanted to do just a bar. Grant found out that, I remember the conversation, he's like, well, if you're gonna be training Bar Valley bartenders, I should probably be involved. Obviously, because Grant was involved from the get-go, this place got designed to the tits. Like instead of being just a dive bar, it became this beautiful, gorgeous, dark kind of gasworks meets The Shining kind of place, and it's, people love it. The fact that I have amazing support makes the comment, I'm just warming up, possible.
I used to work at Isabel. After about 3 years, we started talking about what I felt like doing, what the next step might be. And then, I just said that I wanted to own a bar or a diner or a little bit of both. And then we kind of talked about this place, how it was sort of the perfect mix.
It was kind of like a simple no-brainer because I've always wanted to do something here. And I think if I did it without Nate, it wouldn't remotely come close to what it has achieved and what it has become. You know what I mean? This is all Nate.
One of the things that I admire about him the most is that the train's always moving forward and, it never stops.
This train can't keep moving without people like Nate. There's very few people in life that you can depend on to not just work hard or to be a good employee, but to be a well-rounded human being.
So we don't want to get glass that's too big.
Yeah. I'm good with this one. Street. Yeah. It's the Romanian flag. This is the road.
Good. For me, it started with a rather cryptic text from Grant saying, "What is your nationality?" And I said, "Canadian." And he said, "That's not what I mean. What is your heritage? What is your lineage?" And I said, "Oh, okay, well, Lithuanian and Welsh. You guys have been with the company for some time. You've been running the Bar Isabel and running his dining room very successfully. What do you want to do? What's next?" And, at that point, Grant said, "Well, we've got this project at the Tennessee."
Well, the recent addition.
There's many different reasons for his success. I think he's got a really keen sense when it comes to what can be made popular, keen eye for design, and I think that he's really good at taking the people around him and elevating them. Grant is more the type of person who recognizes that somebody has strengths and then builds on those strengths and lets them run with it.
That's good too.
Growing up as a young sous chef, like all I wanted to feel good and to keep going on and to working hard was that people get recognized for the hard work they do. I think the nurturing is definitely reflective of the way I run my businesses now. I will often refer to the analogy of me being like a female pig, like a sow. You know, I got maybe 12 nipples, you know what I mean? But I got like 200 babies. It's not that they personally need nurturing, although some of them definitely do, but it's like their careers need nurturing. And that's why we're opening new places, because, you know, a lot of them are for other people and not just for me. It's just seeing all these amazing people working in an environment they enjoy. You know, I think that's the success right there.
I don't think we really knew what we were getting into because, you know, the technology even to do this was brand new. And, you know, no one had done something like this before because there's literally about like 9 kilometers of tool paths throughout all the wood.